Alright, welcome back to the studio, and it has been a long time since I've created these kind of videos. It has been like what? It's already May right now, so 5 months since I created my last set of videos. Through these last 5 months, I've created a lot of modifications, small changes, and of course, I took off one of those monitor and only left the one that I bought new compared to my last setup. Now, as I progressed as a content creator, I started to lean more towards the minimalistic, portable sort of computer users. Now, obviously, I still have my Windows setup down over here. I still have the PC there, but I took down one of the monitor because I don't play games anymore. I just spent all those time to creating videos for you guys. So I've been using this productivity setup for 1 month now, and I definitely feel like it helped a lot in terms of creativity and also being more productive and not distracted by all the other video games that I have on my old setup. So around this time back in April, I bought this MacBook Air M1 2020 base model from Best Buy, and it's been some of the best purchase I did this year. This MacBook is the center of the setup, and it's been my daily drivers for ever since 1 month ago when I bought this. So when I wake up, I scroll through YouTube and social media on this MacBook, and later I carry this to school to do all the schoolwork and assignments. And obviously when I come back, I edit all my videos on this MacBook, and it handles with no sweat. Most of the time I just use it like a normal laptop because I really enjoy being like a digital nomad. I can just, sometimes when I'm being tired editing in the studio, I go up into my bedroom and edit on my bed. And that's something I never experienced before when I was editing with my big, huge computer PC that's down there. I would never like carry this whole PC case up to just edit one video, right? So now this is way more portable, and I can edit my video wherever and whenever I want to. Now, when I'm editing, I use this SSD from SanDisk. This is already wearing a bit off to show, which really shows like how much I've been using this thing. So I've actually carried this thing to school before. And the reason why I carried this to school is in case the client asked me to change something while I was in school, I can just pop this SanDisk SSD out, connect it to the MacBook, finish up the edit, and just deliver it back to the client. The turnaround time really matters. What I used to do was tell them, oh, I'm currently in school now, please text me back later on, and I'll fix all the errors later on when I got home, which is not convenient at all. Now, a few days after I bought this laptop, I realized a problem, and that is, I don't need that much screens. Before I had 2 monitors, that means I have 3 screens in total. But I realized the MacBook Air can only connect to 1 external monitor. So there's basically 1 monitor that's been not used for most of the time. That's why I decided to take down my 165Hz gaming monitor and just leave it somewhere. And I kept this creative, very color accurate monitor for all my creative purposes, like editing photos and editing videos. Which, by the way, the MacBook screen is really accurate and it's really bright and vibrant. I love it. Now you might be wondering, why are so many clips like vertical? They're not like shot in this way, they're like this way. Well, that's because I've been doing a series called Project 50 for a really long time. Today is Project 50 day 8, and I'm supposed to edit day 37. So if you want to see all the series that I created, you can go to my Instagram and TikTok and you find all my videos there. And I've had such a big growth. Like recently I got really viral, and people around me started saying, oh, congrats. And people that have way more followers than me, I started to surpassing them. So yeah, I really thank all of you who's watching Project 50. Now there are also other small detail things that I added in the studio to make this space more productivity geared towards too. So for example, I added this little plant back there to add a bit of a fresh vibe and let the creative juice flowing again. And obviously you can see in the backdrop there's this fake tree. I don't even know where this came from. And there's a little lamp over there. And I put over here to give it a bit of a light. You can see I switched colors. I like to keep it in a orangey warm tone, so it's not only like a studio but also like a warm little space, I guess. Now I also moved this shelf that's to my left over here. It's just another like for the room's layout. It used to be back here, but I find it better in here, so like yeah, I just put it there. I also created this little charging station where I charge all my batteries, gimbals, DJI drone, all that stuff. And I also just put like random gear on this table. So back in my old setup, my studio like often gets really cluttered and it's just not tidy at all. But now I have a dedicated area where I put all of this gear, which is a lot more tidier and convenient. Whenever I want to grab gear, I know I'd go to there. So all in all, I think as a content creator, it's very crucial for you to create a space when you just come in and you feel inspired. Back then, the space often become messy because of how much thing is actually on my setup when I was using like Windows PC. But now when I use a MacBook, I can just detach a Thunderbolt port and just can go elsewhere to edit and find other inspiration. So personally, if you tell me to choose between Windows or Mac as a content creator, I would definitely go with macOS. Now the reason why I was still using Windows back then was because I was still a video game addict and I can't really just like stop playing video games. But now, as I guess get older and got more into content creating, I just really think once I got into macOS, I can't go back to Windows. So the question is, what should I do with the PC? Comment down below. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you found this video helpful, make sure to leave a like, leave a sub, check out my Instagram, my Project 50, things like that, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.